Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I kind of wanted to go over with you today a short video about freestyle trading. I do this a lot. I used to do it a real lot on lunchtime, but I still do sometimes where I basically come up to a completely unmarked chart. I look at the general direction it's moving for the day, but then I'm going to take really short scalps, not short as in going short, but I mean very time sensitive scalps based on data that I see right in front of me. So I just want to point out to you that this is an extremely advanced way to trade. And if you even go to try it, make sure you're really following your max loss and for the day and per trade trading plan. I do it because I just want to trade and I'm bored and I want to play the game, which is a terrible reason if you're trying to make a living. But I can afford to do it, so I do it. And I really, unfortunately, do treat trading a lot like a game, which I shouldn't, and nobody really should. But if it does okay for you in the long run, okay, fine. But I do get an itch to trade. I have one right now. So I thought I'd just record this. In the last couple of months, I've been doing this more often. I stopped for a long time, and then I came back and started doing it again. Please read this disclaimer, especially now, because this is highly risky. I don't have any support and resistance lines. I'm about to draw them. And when I see an entry that looks good to me, I'm going to get in at that point. So please read this. This is an entertainment channel. I'm not a licensed financial advisor. Please seek the advice of somebody that you trust and don't try this type of scalping that I'm about to show you until it works for you in a sim for quite some time. And then real low share size. Be careful. Follow your day trading plan. So I am using the open strategy. I will be looking at the scalpers indicator a lot for this. Not as much level 2 because basically, excuse me. I'm going to be making decisions based on the candlestick pattern support and resistance that I'm about to start marking out right now. So like right there, I'll look to that as a bottom or a top. Let me change these. I like to do my intraday white lines. Call me crazy, whatever. So that's going to give me some sort of a price. I'm not quite sure I'm going to mark that yet. I'm going to do this. Now, what I do when I trade this way, and I'm going to try to find some movements in here, is I wait a few minutes just so I can get a feel for the price action here. This is AMD. I did already make some money this morning. I'm going to, excuse me, I'm going to trade 500 shares. And that's pretty much all I trade with this type of trading, sometimes 200 shares. I don't go up to 1,000 shares. In the middle of the day here, you don't have as much volatility. You can start to get some slippage if you go too high, even on these large caps. So really, I tend not to do that. So what I'm looking for is for this to make a new low enough low where it's going to turn around for at least one or more candles, and then I'll mark that level. And then I'll start trying to see if I can make trades in between. Now, this is risky because I don't have any Fibonacci's up. I don't have ATRs up. I don't have support and resistances from prior days. I don't really have any patterns except right now. So I'm just going to be working on my skills and what I see right here. That's why it's so risky going in and out because, you have to be pretty good at scalping and at reading different levels that this is interesting, but again, it looks like it's not going to hold. So I have to wait. You can't want to play the game so much that you don't wait for some sort of setup. Like if it was up in here, I'd be interested in trying to play this back and forth. But since it broke it, it supported it here, then came up here. So there's a channel, but then it broke it. So we don't really have a channel. There's a rickshaw man showing you that it should have really turned around that pattern. Make sure you know your patterns, guys. It's Day Trading Volume 2 and 3. I'll have all the books linked here that are really good for this kind of stuff. And then, of course, the Day Trading Volume 1 for what you really should read and not trade this way. You should trade the RV strategy or the open strategy. Now, this is the open strategy layout. It works better for this. I just need a big 1-minute chart. So here we are here with since it's on a downward trend, that's an inverted hammer. It's a really thin, maybe we'll call it an inverted little jewelry hammer. But it is showing a bit of a reversal. So if it reverses here once or twice, I'll put a level right here. It's just too soon to mark this based on that. I like two good spots like here and here to put a level. And it's better if it's on a turnaround. See how that came down, turned around, this came up, turned around. That's where I typically mark the levels. So there is some strategy here. So that is enough to put a level on. So I'll put a level right there. 48, probably about right there. So now we're creating channels. I want to see enough. And so it's a little bit of a waiting game. I have an hour lunch, so it's okay for me. So to try to see if there's anything. Now, there has been days where I get in here and I just walk away. Or I take one stupid force trade, lose $100, and then I walk away because I realize that, it's just, what I'm doing is just absolutely stupid. So, but if I see some sort of a pattern, then I'm going to trust in my skills to be quick enough to capitalize and overcome the potential slippage for 500 shares. So that's what I'm going to do. So if you have that, but you could do this with 10 shares or 50 shares. I mean, let me go back again. I don't really recommend doing this unless you're really used to scalping and you do good at it. Look, that line was respected again. I'm starting to like that level. So those of you that are very good at just scalping, just for whatever strategy you trade, you know what I'm talking about. And you can just pretty much jump on any stock and start scalping. And then we all have our own different ways we use to look at that. But it is a highly risky endeavor. And that's why I haven't really shown it on the channel yet. You really need to be good at scalping or really, really low share size, but mostly in a sim to see if it's going to work for you. So now it broke it. So now we have three potential levels to either go up and turn around with or go down and turn around with, or it's just going to keep going and I'm not going to have an opportunity. I mean, this isn't really enough. I guess I could have caught that, in a perfect world, but that's a little tight to catch right now. So if that's the best I'm going to get, 4 candles in a channel, 1, 2, 3, this is sort of 4, but it was just going down. This one at least went back and forth a bit because I need to try to capture the up and the down. Right now, if I was going to hold in a position, like if it went red on me for at first, I would hold going short, not long, thinking that it's going to recover. Well, I see that my kitty is here for me right now. Hello, Shiitake. Just got out of meetings and she's happy to see me. Do not step on the keyboard, please. Well, I see you there. Yep. What can we do to control you from doing something that you shouldn't do here? Can we walk over here maybe and lie on the big? I have like a 4-foot mouse pad on this one desk in front of me. Then I have desks on either side. And sometimes she will just lie on the mouse pad and then it'll be, because mouse pads the way that they are, it will capture her fur. So I've got to come in here with what they call, it's a tool called the Furminator. Stupid catchy tool that people buy at Christmas time for their loved one. Anyway, it does work. It does clean fur off of anything. So I do live with, I would rather have a totally pristine jet airliner kind of console here, but I have to give in a little because I'm an animal lover with dogs and cats. So I just, I have people that clean besides me, so that's good. I'm lucky that I can do that. So anyway, so here we go. So we have a new low, and that really is a tweezer move, which is nice and sharp. I'd love this to be a level, depending on where this closes. It looks like it's going to be, because I doubt it's going to go back down below that. So let me mark that now. So we're having stair-stepping levels here, and I'm getting more and more confident about trying to make a move in here. So it seems like its pattern seems to be go down a couple, then go up. Go down a couple, then go up. Go down a couple, then almost go up. Go down a couple, then go up. So now, that doesn't mean that's going to keep happening, of course, but there is a bit of a pattern here as it stair steps down. Now, you could just write it down. That's not really scalping, and that's taking a chance that it'll turn around. But yes, that's another way to trade this. So At any time, this could turn around, though. So is it going to respect that line again? That'd be cool. I'd like to get some respecting here so I can maybe ride it up high and take a quick profit. I don't think I'm going to be doing much reversing. It's just not much of a... We got a 40 cent channel there. So, oh, look at that. So it did tap and it stayed there. So that's great. So it's due to break that level the way it's been going. It is due to break that level. See how the volume's been going down. I don't like to see this. I still don't think 500 shares will be a problem, but as the volume goes down, of course, there is the potential that it is a problem. Wow. So this might be a bank off to go up. If this decides to respect here, let's see what happens here. Yeah, I'm getting ready to take a trade. I don't have anybody with me here today. It's just me. And if it bounces, oh, of course it's going to break it now that I'm getting ready to buy. Oh, wow. So there's a new low. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and see if that... Oh, I already had some money. I hope you guys saw. So this is my open trade here now. So I'm going to see if that can... Let me just check out something here. That's kind of where it tapped around a bit. So I'm just going to go for a short, a small profit here if I can get it. There will be some slippage here. So, wow, look at that. I'm just going to take it there. So I don't know. I wish I didn't have this. So I'm glad I have it. I think that was like 80 or 90 bucks. Hopefully somebody will keep track. As long as I don't see a 6 here again, 2,600, I know I'm doing good. So, so I captured that quick based on this. So if it dips down here again and starts to break up, I might try to do it again. Let's see what it's going to do here. Now I could go short here. It's going to stop, right? I'm going to get it right there. What did I get that at? So that's at 02. Oh, boy, it went the wrong way. So that hasn't done that in a while, right? Where it broke the level, like it's starting to stair step up. So we got to watch that. I'm going to want to get out of this move pretty quickly here. But I'm glad I have it on a short when it's indecisive here, not a long. Wow. I think I might lose all the money I just had here. So I have a 500 max loss for this. Look at that. So this is interesting. Now for this lunch break, I set $100 max loss per trade. These are mental losses. So I don't want to see that happen, obviously. Wow. It looks like it might be turning around here, which means that I'm going the wrong way. Look at that. Oh, there's the 100. Wow. I looked away. Is that what it's going to do to me here? Now I see a 6 again. I don't want to see a 6 again. My 2,600. Really very surprised it's starting to go up on me here. But this is what we call freestyling. It's extremely risky to trade this way because I don't have any other data that except what's right in front of me. So I'm going to try to get out of this trade soon. Maybe a lesser loss here. This is not behaving as I would like. I'd like to see it pull back down. Looking at the market makers numbers, a little bit on the level too, my eyes are on. I kind of want to see green. That's 5 cents. I'm just going to take that. I think that was a winning trade. I did not reverse, but I feel lucky that I came back out of that trade with a little bit of money. I think I got like $20 there. It said 25. I just don't know what happens with the slippage. But I can go back and look, obviously, to see how I did. So I'm going to exercise a little bit more patience here, even though I'm raring to go. And now you could say that freestyle trading is a type of trading that a trader has no discipline and no patience. And yeah, there is something to be said for that. What am I doing here? I really want to trade right now, which is what they say, don't do. But you people that know what I'm talking about, how you really want to trade, if it rewards you, it's really hard not to do it. So right now, I'm being rewarded. I am trusting in my skill. It's not just complete throw caution to the wind, because I do have a trading plan, and I am prepared to lose $500. Now, if you were not prepared, maybe you're prepared to lose $5. Maybe you're prepared to lose $50 to take a chance. And I'm literally, it reminds me of the days before I used to be really good at gambling in casinos, that I would go in and say, I just want to have fun. I'm going to go lose $100. I'm going to go lose $200. And I said to myself, I'm just going to lose it. So, so I said in my mind here, I'm going to go lose $500. I'm okay with it. I'm taking it a little bit even more serious because I'm recording it. I mean, I always record it, but I intend to put it out. I suppose if this just gets horrendous and I feel really stupid, then I might not put it out. But that could happen, right? So I don't like to really put this kind of trading forward too much because of that. But it can work if you stay disciplined within your non-disciplined action of trading this. If you stay disciplined within it. Is that ever an oxymoron and a confusing message to everybody? But I do trust in the scalper's indicator. I do trust in what I see here and how to read it. I am now unsure because I thought I had a back and forth going down, and now I have a back and forth going up. So I am reassessing. So that's why I'm stopped dead right now. I don't know. Is this actually turning around? Was this the bottom? If that's the case, then I need to stay long biased, which is, a different way to trade. So than what I was doing. And it does seem to be now. It broke through the 9. That's the 9 moving average. This is the 20. That's the 50, right? You saw that the sellers went up on that last bar right back here, but now they've dropped and the buyers are taking over again. So is it going to actually come up to this channel now? So now I'm concerned. I'm concerned that I have nothing, even less than nothing now to call here. So just trying to think of this any place else. These are not good areas to mark. I mean, maybe right there. That's because that's at 148.50 psychological area there. But that hit just one candle though, not really enough. And there's a lot of little taps right there, but that's so close to the other line. What's the point? Now we have a spike up here. Did that hit anything else? No, it hit the bottom of this. So that is 148. And it just spiked up there again, 148.37-ish. I don't know. Now it's up into 2 channels higher than the lower one here. So that's an area to mark maybe. Yeah, that's twice now. It's spiked there. So I guess I'll mark that. That's not ideal a line, but it's just something. Makes me feel good about going over something there. But I don't know. Now, I like these lines. I like to do this. Some people would think that they're worthless, but I like to use them as guidelines while I'm using professional scalping techniques. Now, some people would say you're not a professional scalper if you're not reading level 2 and you're really good at reading level 2. Well, I certainly can read level 2, but on large caps, I have found that it fails me on a regular basis. I can't get the data on large caps. So I have to start to look at other things. And I look at volume for sure in here, as well as my guidelines, So now I can read these on the candlesticks. I don't really need that. This helps you guys see better, what's inside these candles. I used to only read the seller's indicator, so it's a little, this is going down. I like to see this. This is tempting to get in right at this level. I might buy right here, guys. So is it going to bank off that? That's even better down there. I'm going to actually buy that and hope that that recovers. So that's already a bad move. So I got it at 48.01 right on this line, thinking that it might recover. But if it goes down here, then I got to get out, and I'll probably eat at least half my profits away. Whoa, there it goes. So is it going to really go now? So let's get up to now. If you think about the open strategy, we're going for profit taking. So there's my profit taking right there. I would jump out right there because this seems more like the channel. So I'm not going to count on this being the channel, not the way that it's overall going down. This should just be a swale kind of, and then it's going to go right back down. So I definitely took a chance getting in at that level for sure. Here we go. Is it going to get up to give me some profit up there? That's 48.07, 48.08, and it dropped down again. I got to hold it through something here, right? I got to hold it through some kind of money. Oh, wow, there was a spike there that... I'm going to take that. I don't think that's going up. I'm worried about that. So I just took a little bit of, then it goes up. Yeah, I was waiting for it to get up, and it just wasn't. And it seemed like with that long spike, it might be heading back down. But that, you could read that again as an inverted hammer turning this around. But these aren't really trends, and the patterns are meant to be reading on trends. But is it going to keep doing this business here? Because if it keeps doing this business, then 5 minute here is just 5 minutes just showing it. I mean, there's a little bit of reprieve on this 5 minute, but it's not, I don't know. I'm gonna short off that and hope it goes back down. We're hoping this goes back down. I got it at 19. That was a good enough trade. I'm gonna just take that trade. That was like, oh, did I slip that much? Jesus, I think I slipped. Wasn't that where I was? Man, I wish I had separate. So 28.74. I'm looking to ride this channel. This channel seems to be the channel. We've got a channel, so let me see if I can get the best position at the bottom of that channel. I'll try that. So I've got it at 03. I had it 28.74 is where I started. Let's see here. I'll take that. Okay, so I got 20 bucks on that one. So we're not exactly getting a down payment for the house, but, I'm getting out my urge to trade, and I'm going green. So now I'm going to try to ride these real tight and see if it's going to give me another opportunity down here. Wow. So that's is that going to go lower than that? Oh, I thought it was going to go down there to the 80s. I really wanted to see an 80 down there and then try to ride that up. Oh, I should have grabbed it there again. That is where, this is the move right here. It's not much of a move, but it is giving me some room to make little bits of money here and not risking too much either. So, so I'll do this some lunchtime. Sometimes there'll be a group of us in the office that just play around. Everybody's happy for the break, and usually nobody's very red, and they are usually green. They're usually green. And I'm calling it what I see, but they're the traders that trade with me in the office here are pretty good traders. Studio, I guess I should call it. Wow. Okay, so now I'm looking to go short here. Is this going to go back up to the 20s in there? Because if it is, I'll ride it short. Doesn't look like it. So it's making our channel tighter and tighter. So Whoa, what did I get that at? 98. It hit 93 for a second. Oh, that was annoying. Yeah, I don't think that slip. I think it just jumped on me. Oh, no, we don't want to see double digits with a 2 or a 3 in front of it. We don't want to see that. We want to see this go back up now. What is that saying? That's at 96. It's so many shares at a penny, you know, every penny's $5. So, uh-oh. Not what I want to see. Is it going to start fading back? Now I'm holding it the wrong way. See, this is the thing I was saying, like I didn't want to do, and now I'm actually doing it. So it's oh, I don't even have my reverse key up. Damn it. Wow, I'm going to sell that. Wow, there was some definite slippage there. I'm going to buy again. I banked it. And I'm going the wrong way again. Yeah, what I wanted to do was reverse. And then I got a little... I made a bad decision thinking that since I couldn't reverse it, I would do it like that. And that was just... I missed the... I didn't really see the right move. I mean, I'm still very plus, but this is not good now. That's even worse. So let's see if it recovers. There it goes. So let's see if we can get it up to a new, like where it needs to go, which is up in here. Sure, people are going to be upset that I was trading and they weren't trading. It happens. Nice. Go to 21. Wow. Look at the strength of that. So let's hang on a second. Wow, I lost that. Yeah, let's hang on a second here. That's the strongest buying in a while. So I hope that doesn't fade. Is that going to fade? Man, that is hard not to take, guys. I kind of wanted to see it break 3K. It's up there. It's going to fade here. See, get up to that 21. That 21 and I'll sell. Go to the 21. 48.21. 148.21. Wow, it's just really dying out in here, huh? So it's hard to lose much either unless you just sit there and watch it go down. Against your position, I mean. If you just let it keep cranking up 55, 65, 85, 100 in the red, that's why you really have to have a max loss per trade and then per day, and you have to stick to it. And I went over it once. I saw that, and then it gave me a reprieve. Look at it go now, huh? Let's get up there. It's 15, 13, 12, 12, 13, 12. Come on, you want to go back up to that channel, don't you? Is that it? Wow, I should have just taken the profit up there. I'm looking, I want to get to the 3K up here. There it goes. Yeah, I'll take that. Is that going to keep going? I'll take the dip there. That looks like that's going to go, guys. Look at that. Look at that go up there. So, nope. Okay. Well, it fooled me. Down. It really looked like it had the momentum to go to buy high and sell higher for a second. I got that momentum feeling that it might go up to the 48.35. There it goes. Look at that go. There we go. That's a decent trade for this. I'm going to take that. So what are we at now? 35. Is that going to keep going? Man, it sure looks like it, doesn't it? Is there a pullback here? I'm going to get back in. I've got a cushion. $39, $41, $42, $42, $40. Come on, get up to 50 cents. The 50 cent is our next spot here, guys. I don't have anybody I'm talking to here but you, the viewer. But I'm so used to it. Yeah, I'm starting to lose faith. Don't want to lose all these. Don't want to drop below 3 again. So, oh, there we go. Can I get up to 50 cents? 50, anywhere near 50 cents. That was 48. 46. I'm just going to take that. So 19. I'm going to short off the 50 cents. I'm going to short off that. Now, I know might say that's counterintuitive, but look at it. It just kept going. Well, luckily I banked a whole bunch there and I'm getting tired of trading. I'm not tired, but I kind of did what I wanted to do. I'm 35 minutes into my lunch break. I got here a little, whoa, what was that ridiculous move? Oh. And of course, those kind of things don't give you confidence to see. So I'd like to stay over 3. It worked hard to get there. I don't know if I had losing trades. I might have had 1 or 2. I can't remember. But generally, it's been a steady climb upward by doing this, what I call freestyle scalping, where you're marking really just the candlesticks right in front of you on a 1 minute. And then you're using your in and out scalping skills to ride it. And a lot of times I'm looking at the money and these two things. Once I'm in, I'm barely looking at the pattern. I'm looking here once I'm in, and I'll mark the price that I'm going for. Oh, look at that. So buy to get out. Yeah, I'm just going to take that, guys, at that line. Guys, you're my guys on the camera. Sorry, I'm getting into the mode of calling it for everybody. So that is a freestyle trading. It's a short video, I'm sure. This is the open strategy here. Now remember, on the channel you can get these scripts for free. You can get all these layouts for free. There's all kinds of things, how to set up your scanner so you don't have to pay for a service, how to set up your charts, how to figure out which way the market's going or a good chance of it. How to do, all your technical indicators, read the patterns, set your support and resistance lines, look at all the trading archives. Everything is totally free. We're not selling courses. We just hope that you will subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And I think I ended up making at least 400. And that's usually about what I do with 500 shares over a break, is I'll do, 2 to 800, depending on the action. I like AMD. It's very safe. Like, it didn't move out of the range too much. So had I gotten the worst position, right, it would have been basically like 50 to 60 cents, definitely less than $1. $1 would be $500, and then 50 cents would be 250. If every trade went wrong for me, I had the potential of losing $250, I guess, with these types of action. So that would be pretty bad if every trade. So more likely I had a good potential of breaking even and getting this little bug out of my system where I got to trade, because unfortunately I still think about it as a fun game, right? So, but coming from a gaming background, I think gamers really have a leg up. If they get into scalping, I think they really have a leg up with their intuitiveness, reading, patterns in a game too, and their quick eye-hand coordination. It's not like anybody else can't learn that, but I think they've already got a leg up. So I came from gaming and in worldwide competition, that kind of gaming, like serious gaming. So, I assess things quickly, and that helps me. That helps me do this kind of stuff. Anyway, okay, guys. Well, listen. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, stay inquisitive out there, stay green. I hope this video was enjoyable. Please don't just jump into this kind of trading unless it's working for you on a sim and do really low share size. There are some people that excel in this and some people that will just lose every time. So you got to find out which one of those people you are. Okay, guys, thanks.